again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Seattle. Taken about 7 yards deep.
They live for this.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And 6.
Now it's Carson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd down.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. This is Carson. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
95. Hold up a second. 58 right there. Too little, cut. 58. 0.
On first down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 49-yard line. Brings up third down.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
And that's good.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
48-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now Wilson on first down. Out to the right, he gives it to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Carson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second and 9. They run it with Carson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They didn't really. And not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, it's Carson, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Hold up. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first down, Carson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
You can't block me. Man up. We got 4.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Looking sideline, incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Jump, please. Run left.
from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. On the left hash mark is a 38-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that technical drive should end in the end zone.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Quick throw taken in by Snead. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down.
They'll run with a rookie 2nd-rounder. It's J.K. Dobbins. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
10 yards to go.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 70 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2, unsuccessful.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Jackson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Ravens 12, Seahawks 3.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which
You met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 39.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
4 yards.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On first down, Carson. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
That's out to the left and complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll run for it. High. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed believe that's the plan of attack.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Here's Sam Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down.
And inches.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On the play. And a Raven first down.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And some room to work. The 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Seahawks 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Wilson's pass.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
That's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And that's good for another.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Switch. 36 power.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Carson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2.
4th and goal.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Jackson on 3rd and long from his end zone. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Quandre Diggs there defensively. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it. And this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now not only did you not get it and you really had no chance to.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
Onside kick is recovered by the Ravens.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Ready? Raise up.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Complete.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. One more time with Dobbins. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
And goal.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And no, it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Run it. 14, run it.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Now a give, right side. Carson, and he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10.
Tackle made.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And this is caught. He hits more. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, 88 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
All right, now the Seahawks face a point conversion attempt. From the gun, Wilson buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 75 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
The Ravens will...
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returnable for Dorsett. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On first down, Wilson. He finds an opening past the 40. Left side complete to Lockett. And they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
We got this.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
The tackle
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Ringo. Hey, alert.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 22 yards there, a first down.
Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
95. Shit. Run left.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
It's 4th down.
Hey, 0.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. But what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.